Well, the top 5 streets are a dangerous place, so you better tune in to a credible face like this one. Yeah, this one. And you know he's not alone, and they're coming in hot. We got a Lake so Stan and a guy who really likes baseball. I don't know why he likes baseball.
Good morning, party people. We're back. The morning marketplace is back. And I'm going to tell you what, as the music was playing, I decided that today's the day the energy's back up, okay? I'm done with this fatigue bullshit. I'm done with not feeling well. I'm done with the coughing. Today, we cook, all right? Today is Thursday, April 28th, and it's cooking time. That's the energy we're bringing today, and I hope the chat can meet me where I'm at, because I just decided I almost feel like Top Shot Tony this morning, all right? We need this. It's on our backs now. It's on our backs. We're the ones carrying the torch. No one else is going to do it for us. So let's get started. Who's here? Jay's here. Mac Attack. Devlar, Borland, happy Kevin Costner Day. We get draft day in the streets. As a Patriots fan, I never give a shit about draft day because we trade back and then draft poorly. So I'm not as excited. Schnapper's here to the house. Brent, good morning, D-Gens. No Chris Middleton for the second round of playoffs. We're going to talk about it. Jericho, Doc Delter, Dustin, Allen, Luis, Gonzalez. Luis, I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Good to have you back. Stubbs. What's up, Stubbs, Mr. All-Star? The captain's here. Vince Beltran, stay puffed. This is the type of energy we're looking for. Been watching Mike's stuff for the past couple weeks, and the man is so entertaining. Big shout out. Big shout out to you, stay puffed. Steve's in the streets. Daniel's here. F it. Nico, Garen's here. Who else? Airplane mode. Yada, 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 yada. New Swami, K Dunn, Joseph the Pelican Stand. Big Ticket up in the street. Martin's here. Trevor's here. Patrick Coyne. Who else we got? Keith's here. Breakfast Cereals. Thank you so much. To the house. Who else? Jay Bus. Borland's praying for the Wi-Fi. T. Adams here. JJL Smith. 350 in the clip. Daniel Moore's here. Doc's here. Ramos. Federico. Raptor News, Top Shot Common Man. The raddest, daddest of them all is here. Let's do this, okay? Let's do this. Couple things we're going to do today. I see there's more people sneaking in here. Sneaky V, Ryan B, Knuckin' Futz. Fenny's in the house. Ghostface Drilla. Juan's here. All right, like the stream, subscribe, kiss my ass. That is what we're doing today, okay? So we're going to talk about some hoops. We had 2 games last night. 2 teams went home. 2 teams advanced. We're going to do that. We get some more challenges that are live. I'm even going to give props to Top Shot because I am digging these playoff challenges. I don't know how everyone else is feeling. We've got the S1 pack drop happening at, I don't know what time it is because I don't have enough tickets. I haven't paid attention. So we've got that, but this is where I wanted to start. Okay. This is where I wanted to start because you know what? We like to carry the pitchforks. We like to say, do better. Top Shot, do better. Sometimes we need to take a look at the surrounding landscape. We got to look across the street. Is the grass always greener? And I'm here to tell you, no, sometimes the grass is dead. Look at the NBA association here. Look at this garbage right here. Also, shout out Flowlio. You can see the fair market value. This is the browser extension right here. Shout out our boys at Flowlio. So go check out flowlio.com. We've partnered up with Team Hold. But look at this garbage. We've got a floor of 0.05. Let's look at the floor prices. And just like the art, though, the art. How about Armani Brooks, guys? Unload a clip on Armani Brooks. Let's go get in there. Let's start an Armani Brooks association Discord. Whoo, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is tough. This looks like a 3-year-old saw NBA Jam on the TV and then was like, you know what? What if I recreate this? Tough scene. Tough scene for the association. I imagine being partnered with the NBA. I gotta ask, is anybody still holding on to theirs? Did you guys still? I know we're after news. I saw you said you were still holding on to yours. Anybody else holding on to your Armani Brooks? I guess like if you nailed a good one, cool. But this is just a reminder how many bad ones. Josh Okogie, Derek Jones Jr., Will the Thrill Barton, Sterling Brown, Larry Nance Jr. Just oh my God, Troy Brown Jr. I have it, but ooh yeah, tough scene, tough scene. Yeah, the font. Can we talk about the font? This is like you ever remember when you were a kid? Remember when you were a kid and or I don't know, maybe as an adult, you'd make a poster to say like, "Oh, it's Kyle's birthday today. Let's do a big poster that says happy birthday Kyle." And you start out real strong with the H and then all of a sudden you're like, "Shit, I'm out of space." That is what this looks like. Look at this. It's like they started with Lewis. They started with the LE and they're like, "Oh shit, how are we going to fit the rest of this in here?" It's a tough scene. Tough scene. I just don't, man, I don't know. I don't know. All I know, all I know, I'm just never gonna forget the video that Dream Shaker posted. I think he ended up taking it down. But and shout out to Dream Shaker, right? We've all partnered with projects that bombed. Shout out, shout out. What am I? Yando Mondo. But that video that came out where he was like, we did it, y'all. We made it to the top. And just, whoo, man. Oh my God. Should have used Wingdings as the font. Seriously, it would have been as legible. Should have known after the Discord debacle. Were they trying to be 90s? Looks like someone born in 2005 trying to know what was cool in the 90s. Back in the 90s. Yeah, that was a tough scene, man. That was a tough scene. Whew, boy. So hey, listen. That's what I said. Sometimes you got to take yourself out of the current situation you're in. Look around. See how it shapes up against everything else. Hate to say it, but these are hot garbage. Thanks for the 0.27. Seriously. Look at Power Duster 3000. I feel like I haven't seen Power Duster in a while. Somebody in the NBA office did some bad stuff in Eastern Europe that needed covering up. How else did they secure this deal? Honestly, give me the 30 for 30 on that, right? I want a doc. Who is in bed? This is like a wire series. Give me that. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. All right, now let's talk about Top Shot for a second. So, shout out Club Top Shot. Wait, Rad Dad said he did get people a free NFT for being OG, and then he could have sold up to point. Wait, who are we talking about? A free NFT for being OG, and they could have sold for up to 0.4. Wait, what are you talking about? Who's he? Who is he, Rad Dad? John Dub says it feels like we're zooming in every week just a little bit. I'm gaslighting you with the camera angles. All right. So I caught up. Actually, shout out Red Dad because he sent over the clip. I had missed Club Top Shot this week, and they were talking about how at the 49-minute mark, Jack was talking a little bit about how like he and Snapback Sports had reached out or had been in conversations with Dapper, and they haven't heard from him in a while. It goes back to the leadership of who's in charge. It reminded me too of that tweet that we saw. Oh, that's true. You're right. Rad Daddy's talking about Dream Shaker. Dream Shaker did give people a free NFT for being an OG, and they consoled it. He's absolutely right. He's absolutely right, which is more than we can say about Yando. You know what I mean? It's the video for me, though. It's the video for me. All right. What was I saying? Oh, and it reminded me of like Flovitar. I remember there was a tweet. I wish I could find it. It's probably still up there, but like something about some Dapper tweeted something and Flovitar replied being like, yeah, when are you going to respond to our email about getting on the Dapper wallet? I promise, guys, I'm not, you know what? I'm not going to promise. I am going to keep harping on this. I think, and we're doing this at the top of the show instead of at the 30-minute mark. I said it yesterday. I said it the day before. I'm going to say it again tomorrow. Who's in charge? Who's in charge? What's the leadership situation looking over at the Dapper and NBA Top Shot streets? And this is an open invitation, okay? This is an open invitation. And I know this goes against everything I've said, like stop going on shows, stop dropping weird alpha. Open invitation to the leadership at NBA Top Shot. Come on over to the Morning Marketplace. Would love to have a conversation about where we're going forward, okay? Where we're moving forward, who's in charge, and what we're excited about. Because I think we have to do it. I think we have to. I don't know. I don't know how we get these answers. It's not working with tweet threads. It's not working with like subliminal stuff. So let's be direct about it. Let's be absolutely direct. NBA Top Shot Leadership would love to have you come on the Morning Marketplace and just talk a little bit about the organizational chart, where we're going in the future. You can trust, this isn't like this isn't a setup to get dunked on. I will have a lovely conversation. I've talked with people I don't like in the past, and we still do a great job. Would love to have you come on here and have a little conversation, because I'm tired. I'm tired of this, man. Oh man, now I sound like the guy, like I'm trying. What kind of answers do you think you're going to get, Roham? Going to say the same stuff you heard before. I don't want to talk to Roham. I want to talk to who's in charge of NBA Top Shot. Who's the leadership in NBA Top Shot? Who's our GM? Do we have a GM? Why did the GM leave? We probably can't get that answer. But if the GM left, who's the GM now? If we don't have a GM, are we looking for a GM? If we don't have a GM, who's the interim GM? Who's serving that spot right now? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for. And I think we could have a nice conversation about that, because again, I'm less concerned about I shouldn't say that. I think the bigger issue is not oversupply. It's not it's not that. It's not, I mean, new users is a concern, but I think, yeah, I know, waterfall. Listen, the judge hasn't been streaming as much, so I'm carrying the torch right now. But I think that's what we need. I just would like to have a conversation about it. I'd like to have a conversation. So open invitation. I know they don't watch this, but I'm sure somebody will share it with them. I would love to, and I'll work around your time. Listen, if you're on West Coast and 9 a.m. Eastern's too much, let's go. We'll do it in the afternoon. You can come on the happy hour show. We can have a little brew. We can do that. So that's what I'm looking for. I don't know. Maybe we'll get an answer in the bi-weekly spaces, right? So we won't get one this week, but we'll get one next week. But that's what I want. I want to know that the infrastructure of NBA Top Shot is being addressed. Because I think that's their biggest issue. That's their biggest issue moving forward, because you can't fix the little stuff if you don't have a direction on the big stuff. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to continue to do that. Want to see Top Shot Tony nominated as Top Shot Communications Czar? Dude, let's go. Honestly, no, we can't get Top Shot Tony. You sound better today, Mike. COVID effects clearing up. I said at the top of the show, I think I decided I'm just going to be done with it today. That I'm just going to be stronger, stronger than yesterday. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Luke Dick in the chat saying, if only there was a project for sick utility to your modes. Don't worry, Lick. We're going to Don't worry, Luke. We're going to talk about it in the game in a little bit. Big Ticket says it's not being addressed. Yeah, I know it's not being addressed. Wait, was there another comment? Did I miss that? It's not being addressed. And until it is, I'm going to say, if the person making daily content is now at the point where he's like, guys, what the hell? You know what I mean? Like, the amount of time and energy I'm sucking into this spot. And I'm even being like, guys, we got to pump the brakes. Oh man, I'm at it this morning. This is all Rad Dad's fault, by the way. He sent me that Club Top Shot. Yeah, Lick Dick. I'm sorry. Club Top Shot sent me, because he sent me that clip and I saw that this morning. It like drove, like Jack Settleman has like a Snapchat superstar pulse of what's going on with young people, and you can't respond to him in a timely manner. What are we doing? All right, we need a mental health check. Because your boy's broken. Let's see. You guys want to do some airdrops? You want to talk about some airdrops? What are we? Mental health check number 2 today. We'll start with little handies. I'm sorry this didn't come with a hand job. I just don't think it's included in the airdrops. That's stylistically, that's tough to include that in an airdrop. It's the violin for me. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, only 2 games last night. Knew you needed content. Man, I did. And then you know what, Rat Dad? I waited it was like 8:55, and I was like, all right, yeah, let me pull this up just to make sure I have the context. And I could feel the steam coming out. Let's talk hoops. So 2 teams went home last night. The Bucks just dominated the Chicago Bulls. They just absolutely dominated. Wait, hold on. Power Duster said I think they responded. It was just a no and settlements. No, Power Duster, I disagree. I disagree that they actually responded because they have shown time and time again. Like, go look at the Flovitar tweet. Absolutely blew my mind. When Flovitar built on Flow, like trying to get on the Dapper Wallet, no one's responding to them. Also, Jack is such a public figure. He's on all of these shows. He's on TV. Like, how do you not? Ugh. I can't do it. I can't do it. If not Jack, who? Who are we targeting right now? All right, so the Bucks absolutely crushed them. That game was over before it started. That game was so out of hand that like no one had a good game. Bucks won 116-100. Giannis had 33-9. Vucci Main 19-16. Pat Williams, like the one shining star from that game. He had 23. That was like two impressive games from Patrick Williams. So, like, listen, glass half full if you're a Chicago Bulls fan. Patrick Williams looks like he's good. You're going to have a full season of him next year. Hopefully get Lonzo back, Caruso healthy again. There's still room up. You got to figure out the LaVine situation. And remember, listen, LaVine didn't play. You had no LaVine, no Caruso, no Lonzo last night. There was you had no shot. Bobby Portis had 14 and 17. So Bucks move on. We get Bucks Celtics in the first round, the second round. The first game's on Saturday. Official prediction right now. Celtics in 4. No, I'm going to take Celtics in 6. Celtics in 6. They announced yesterday that Chris Middleton's going to be out for the entirety of the second round. Did we get even closer, John Dubs? John Dubs, we're going to get closer and closer. This is the camera gaslighting show. What's his name? Yeah, Middleton is out for the entire second round. I think these are all going to be competitive games. I still think Celtics are in 6. I think, a lot of the conversation around the first round between the Celtics and the Nets were like, how bad? Oh, it's the first game Sunday, not Saturday? My bad. I thought it was Sunday. Yeah, I think a lot of the conversation around the first round was that like the Nets were bad. The Nets blew it. All that stuff, right? And I think we're going to learn that the Celtics are just like legit good. The Celtics defense is tough. They're switchable. They have like 72 guys to throw at Giannis. Now, no one's going to stop Giannis. Giannis is still going to do like 30 and 10 every game, but you're going to like Robert Williams. Well, not really Robert Williams, but Al Horford. You're like Tatum's going to get a shot at Giannis. Brown's going to get a shot at Giannis. Grant Williams is going to get a shot at Giannis. So like they just have dudes that they can throw at him. And yeah, Middleton, the arch nemesis Middleton, whenever he plays the Celtics, is Larry Bird. He goes for like 30 every time. So I think that's a pretty big thing. I mean, I don't know. There's a big difference between the Celtics defense and the Bulls defense. And listen, Grayson Allen, I don't know if you're going to go to like 25. What happened to Ayo get to start and look bad compared to the regular season? Patrick, the only reason I'm happy Ayo was really bad last night, he was 80% in DraftKings. We had a 5X return last night because we faded Ayo, 80% owned. I went Kobe White, Javonte Green, and Javon Carter. Those are the dudes from that game. But yeah, I need to get closer, trying to decide if your eyes are blue or hazel. I got chameleon eyes, baby. They change with what I'm wearing. All right. I'm adaptable. Great question, though, from the chat from Snoopaloop. But yeah, so that's, if you're a Bulls fan, I think you feel okay, right? This was a big improvement for what happened in the past. You got to figure out the LaVine situation. You got to hope Ayo develops, Patrick Williams develops, you get Lonzo Caruso back. I don't know. I think you're okay for a Bulls fan. I'm really excited for the second round. To me, this is the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm sorry, Miami Heat fans, but I think whoever wins this series is going to go on to the finals, which I'm very excited. Very excited. They stopped KD. Can't stop Giannis. They stop Giannis? I think Giannis is better than KD right now. I think KD was tired. He was playing like 40 minutes a game for the last like 6 weeks just to get into the play-in game. I think Giannis is a little bit more rested. And Giannis, listen, Giannis is the best player in the league right now. So I'm here for it. The last game of the night, man, what a game. Shout out the Nuggets. Yeah, I think a lot of people just assumed Denver was going to roll over in game 5, right? They got the one win to avoid the sweep. You go back to Golden State. It's like, okay, that's a wrap. Oh, Orion's here and he's apologizing. It's okay, Orion, you're here. But I think a lot of people just assume the Nuggets are going to roll over and the Nuggets hung tight. Dude, Jokic is really good. Jokic is 30, 19, and 8. He's had an incredible, and like this is the best defense he's seen in a while, right? Like Draymond did a good job on Jokic and he still had 30, 19, and 8. DeMarcus Cousins with 19 off the bench. There was a fun cutaway in the first half last night. Somebody had said they were on the foul line and Giannis and Draymond were sitting there like they were like next to each other on the block, talking and laughing, and I just kept thinking like they were discussing who's going to get a tech first. But anyways, Steph back in the start. The sixth man, Steph Curry, got a start last night. He put up 35 and 5. And then Clay had a pretty nice overall game, 15, 9, 8, and then four steals. Yeah, Luke, I'm with you, man. The respect between Jokic and Green was pretty cool. Will Barton might be the worst player I've seen in the playoffs. He was just horrible. Chops, he's the reason we didn't win the DraftKings tournament last night. He was the reason because he had a pretty bad game. Last night we played. So I said the three value guys we played, right? And then I rolled out Aaron Gordon, Draymond Green, Jokic, Curry, and then Will the Thrill Barton. And yeah, Will the Thrill Barton was so bad that we might go buy. Let's go see if we can. Let's go see if he's still here. Where is he? Yeah, maybe we go buy this Will Barton right now. Oh, wait, hold on. Where'd it go? Man, whatever. You get the joke. You get the joke. Shout out the association. All right, let's keep going. So Warriors move on. They're waiting to get they're waiting to see who wins game 6 or game 7 between the Wolves and the Grizzlies. I'm really excited for their next round. I think, I was saying that the Nuggets aren't obviously they're not as good as whoever they're going to see in the next round, right? Like the Nuggets, actually, let's talk offseason for the Nuggets. I don't even think they need to address too much, right? Like if you come back next year, you get hopefully Bones develops a little bit. Our man Bones Highland develops a little bit. You have Jokic, Porter Jr., Murray, Aaron Gordon. That's a fun 5, right? So you just shore up the bench a little bit. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for the Nuggets' future. You guys know I'm a Nuggets fan, though. So whatever I was going to say was going to be positive. But I don't think they have to overreact too much, Jokic still like entering his prime right now. What's he, like 26, 27? I love it. I love it. I love their future. But yeah, so I think it's kind of tough to tell like what the Warriors' ceiling is right now because they did look really good, but they were playing Austin Rivers. You know what I mean? Facundo Campazzo. They were playing Will the Thrill Barton. I think whatever they get, well, that's not true. If they get the Timberwolves in the next round, they're gonna. Can you imagine Karl Anthony Towns trying to figure out what Golden State's doing? Down bad. However, if the Grizzlies get through, I think the Grizzlies could give them some run. I still think the Warriors come out of that series. If they play the Grizzlies, I'd probably say like Warriors in 6. I could see Memphis stealing a couple. The thing about Memphis that I like about going up against Golden State, they are not going to be scared. They're going to go in hard. They're going to talk a lot of shit. I think that's going to be fun. I hope it's the Grizzlies. I do. I would like to see Grizzlies Warriors. And then on the other, hold on, we get a cough coming. Also, let's say this right now. 23 minutes in, first cough. Let's go. The other thing, so the Suns Pels play tonight, right? So we have 3 games tonight. Let me pull up on my phone because I don't have it listed. So we have Sixers Raptors, which we'll talk about a second at 7. Then at 7:30, we've got Suns Pels, and at 10, we have Mavs Jazz. So the Suns Pels game, there's rumors that Devin Booker might be back tonight, and if not tonight, game 7. So if that's the case, all Suns fans can take a sigh of relief. Everybody's happy except for Joseph Billett, who's furious that the Pels might not get through the first round. So the Suns could wrap it up. They're 3-2. Maybe Devin Booker. Fingers crossed. I want Devin Booker. Like, even if you're not a Suns fan, I just want the Suns full strength, right? Let's get the Suns out of the first round. I don't want to hear those conversations. Yeah, there's Joseph right there, right on cue. Pels in 7. If the Suns get through, they could be the Mavs Jazz is tonight as well. And the winner of that game moves on. Donovan Mitchell, who had tweaked his hamstring, seems to be okay, which leads me to believe the take that I had the other day was the right one, that Donovan Mitchell just wanted to get out of that game the other night because they were down 30. So he did the whole Mike Zakarian in the Junior Olympics, grabbed his hamstrings like, and that's that. I hate the Jazz. So hopefully we get Mavs Suns in the second round because I would love to see Luka against them, a healthy Luka. So we'll see. Now we should talk about Raptors Sixers again for a second because listen, I think as a country, we need to come together and root for Toronto because we need to see a game 7. We need to see Doc Rivers with a 3-0 lead be forced to play a game 7 at home, especially in Philly, right? Because if you blow a 3-0 lead in as the Clippers coach, nobody cares, right? No one likes the Clippers. If you blow a 3-0 lead as, I don't know, what's another good example? The Grizzlies, we'd be like, oh, young team. If it happens in Philly with James Harden and Embiid, there will be batteries thrown from the stands if that happens. So if we go back to Philly for a game 7, the buttholes are going to be so tight, so tight. As a country, America to root for another nation. That's true. Listen, we have to. That is pretty funny, Daniel. I should have saw that coming. But I'm ready for it. I'm ready for that. Let's. They'll ask for Ben Simmons back, right? Dude, Ben Simmons, get out of here. So we had 3 games tonight. I'm going to take Toronto. I think Toronto is going to force a game 7. This is the thing. Philly needs to get out to a big lead. They need to be up 20 early and just shut it down. If it is a close game, give me Toronto. I think Dallas wins. I think the Jazz are dead. Although, listen, every time a team gets blown out, it seems like they come back and win the next one, like we saw with the Timberwolves. But I'm taking the Suns closing out tonight. If Booker's back, the Suns close out. If he's not, I think it goes to game 7 and they close out. I think Toronto wins and forces a game 7, and then I think Dallas moves on. All right, we need another mental health break before we go into our next thing. So let's do number 1. Let's do the first one. Where's it at? Here we go. We can't go down this road. We can't talk about like how you need to have had sex in order to have responsibility. I just think it changes you, I think it changes you. Love a good. Wow, it did feel like we got closer and I didn't even move at that time. I'm just trying to screw up John Dubb's life. All right, let's go take a look. So we also were running a little partnership with In The Game NFT. You can check it out at intheGameNFT.io if you want to look into it. But there's a way, right? We're doing some utility with our moments. They've been putting together some pretty cool prizes. We're still hashtag early, 198. But let's see what some of the games. So In The Game 1, right? Select one player, and you need to have these moments. Select one player from each team who will have the highest field goal percentage from each of the 6 teams playing tonight. The tiebreaker will be the lowest number of minutes played. So prize pool jackpot of 1,500. So we're going to enter the challenge right here. That's my membership. That's the NFT that I have. And now we're going to see. So the highest field goal percentage from tonight's games. Can you guys see that? Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I'm going to say, we want to go big men with this, right? Like, because big men usually have the highest field goal percentage. So I'm going to say, where's DeAndre Ayton at? How about Zion? Zion, does warm-ups count? All right, so we're going to go DeAndre Ayton. We're going to lock in DeAndre. We're going to lock in DeAndre Ayton. How did I miss this game? Is there a way to sign up? So this is an NFT, right? This is an NFT. So if you mint one of the In The Game NFTs, you can go over there, and this is how you use your utility. There you go. There it is. There you go, Snoopaloo. And look at Borland with some morning fun. Good to see Borland. All right, let's see. So we're going to start with DeAndre Ayton. So that's our Suns pick. Who are the Suns are playing the Pels. Honestly, I'm going to stick down the big man street. I'm going to take Jonas Valanciunas. So let's go over to Philly. Man, Philly, I don't really know. I feel like Siakam's going to take too many shots to take him. Chris Boucher. I don't even know if I have a Scotty Barnes right now. Let's see. Scotty Barnes. Maybe Yuta? No. All right. Let's see. What are we going to do here with... Maybe we go Chris Boucher. Maybe Chris Boucher only takes a couple shots, hits them all. Let's go Chris Boucher. Let's wild out with Chris Boucher. So that's from Toronto. From Philly. Who do we got from Philly here? Embiid is hurt, so I'm nervous about Embiid. But I also don't have a lot of Philly options, so it might just be Embiid based on that. OG Anunoby's an interesting call too. I'm going to say Rudy because I think Rudy's only going to take a couple of shots. Man, this is a little bit tough here. All right, let's just pick Embiid because I don't know who else to take. So who am I missing now? I need a Mav, right? The Mavs are tough. Luka's going to take too many shots, I think, for it to be him. Luka's going to take too many shots. Reggie Bullock would be interesting because he's not going to take a lot of shots, but I could see him going like, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see who big brain plays Boban. Yeah, McGee over Ayton. That's interesting, Brent. I don't hate that, right? Because I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick with Ayton. I don't hate that call though. All right, hold on. Trey Burke? No. Willie Cauley-Stein. Is Willie Cauley-Stein on the Mavs? I haven't seen Willie Cauley-Stein in like 6 years. Maxi Kleber, maybe? Klebs? Klebs takes a lot of threes, though. Dwight Powell. I'm going to go Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell, hope he's only catching lobs. There we go. So we're going to submit that. You won't be able to update it. Yeah, we're locking it in now. And then you're going to go sign with your MetaMask. And there we go. Bang. So they do 3 different contests for tonight, right? So I'm not going to build the next one, but I'll just show you. Second one here, Thursday night parlay. Correctly predict the outcome of all the 8 markets below to win a share of the prize pool. And see, there you go. So I'm not going to pick all of those just yet, but check out it in the game. Is there a minimum number of shots? Big brain might be someone who doesn't get many shots up. Yeah, so that was what I don't know if I can adjust it here. Select one player from each team who will have the highest field goal percentage, minimum 5 field goal attempts. Tiebreaker will be the lowest number of minutes played. I'm actually a little bit nervous about Dwight Powell now, but there you go. There you go. Cough. Man, I am excited. Kevin Forch in the streets. Good to see you. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. All right, let's go over to Own the Moment. Check what's going on over there. Shout out to Own the Moment, the official sponsor of Team Hold, where we go for all of our NBA Top Shot and NFL All Day needs. You know what I mean? Needs. All right, let's go over to Own the Moment. And let's see. Let's just check in. Oh, sorry. Let's go to NBA Top Shot. Choppy shoddy. Interesting mint price. Even more interesting mint count of 5K. Not sure I've seen a Moment Ranks play contest higher than 3.5K, and that's free. That's a good point. That is a good point. All right, here we go. So let's look at the challenges first. And you know what? Before we look at them, what is the overall sentiment on these playoff challenges? Well, I know I said a little something up the top about it, but how are you guys feeling about these playoff challenges for the series? Before I go in, let me know. Let me know what the chat says. Actually, we're gonna do another video. We'll do a little what should we do? We'll do a big ticket. I haven't sold anything in forever because the market's in the pooper. But let's do a little big ticket.
We are from the city and on the heads. Big step, gonna flip $1 here, $1 there, $1 here, $1 there, $1 here, $1 there, $1 here, $1 there.
All right, let's see how people doing. I like the playoff challenges. Love them. I think they're fine. Not too engaged with the playoff challenges, to be honest. Like them, dig them so far. You doing any of the series challenges? Tough not selling on these pumps in this weak market. So that's the thing. That's the thing. I agree. This goes back to what we were saying earlier, right? In this is a tough market right now. And anytime something pumps, it's, not financial advice, obviously, but that's a good opportunity to move off some stuff. And I think I think the common sentiment is that right now, right? Like if something pumps, I'm moving off it. And when everybody's feeling that way, it's tough for things to pump in general because everyone's like, oh, I'm just going to sell it if it pumps. So then nothing pumps. Borland says, I like the series related challenges. Not wild about having to wait longer for the rewards, though. Yeah, I get that. Right? Like you finish the challenge, you want it, but like the things haven't minted yet because the series just ended. So I get that. I don't know the workaround of that. I'll be honest. I've been digging them. I think it's cool, especially when they have a 7-game series to figure out what the best moment of that series is that they're going to mint. Like as a Celtics fan, that Tatum game winner is pretty cool. And it's going to be out of like 5,500 or something like that. I'm liking it. I will say it's a little overwhelming, right? Like if we go over to NBA Top, and this is like barely a complaint. I don't want this to be FUD central. I don't know the work around this either because like the challenges are going to happen. So like they happen as a series end, but it is a little, all right, let me just refresh that. I'm not sure what happened. Let's go over to the challenges. It's a little overwhelming to like scroll around. So like to see like, okay, what challenges do we have open? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I didn't even know there was a load more because I couldn't find the new W challenge for Collier, the new players challenge. I couldn't find it. I didn't even know there was a load more. And so that's a little bit tough. $600 for Danny Green for a $150 an EV from PAX. Ain't it? I'm selling into those pumps, but want all the playoff rewards and PAX. That's where I am too. And then right on cue, JJ L. Smith says, when shit pumps take advantage of fish like me, you pick up a Danny freaking Green for 600. I know. We still exist. Hashtag we still exist. Yeah, I think, is it true the WNBA challenge went live without them announcing it? No, I thought I got an announcement. But this, I mean, we said this yesterday, David, right? Like what we've learned is that it goes live on the website before they put on an announcement because it seems to be too difficult to do two things at once. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, why? Anyways, any thoughts on what will be needed for the second round challenges? I think it's going to be the same thing. I think we're going to see playoff moments. Playoff moments are going to be required. Quick note, the Damian Lillard wild card doesn't show up on the moment. Oh, that is good to know. Yeah, it went live way before, I think. I don't get it, guys. I really don't. And again, we can scream about oversupply, too many packs, when packs, whatever. We can do that till we're blue in the face. But until they're able to shore up the infrastructure to make easy things easy, we're going to be continuing to just beat our heads in, right? Why is it so hard? Like every other company I've been a part of, or that I've seen, like, again, Greg and Dustin talk about this all the time. Now, again, comparing Disney to Dapper is insane. But, like, how do you not have a team set together that you're like, okay, guys, the challenge is going live at 4:59 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure at 4:59 p.m. Eastern time when it goes live on the site that it's like, ding, here's a Discord message. Bang, here's your email. Here's your tweet. I know that the NBA provides a lot of red tape with that partnership, and so it might not be that easy, but it is insane to me that if you're just on the website and hit refresh at the right time, that all of a sudden you're like, ooh, it looks like I have a massive advantage because we've only alerted 8% of the NBA Top Shot community that a challenge has gone live. Beamer says, let's pause the WNBA until they finish the NBA Top Shot doing multi. So Beamer, I get what you're saying. There's too many things going on at the same time. But the WNBA season's about to start. I'm glad that they are announced, like that the WNBA is starting with the WNBA season, because I think it's kind of dumb if we're like 2 months into the W season and then we don't have anything. Anyways. Again, this is Mike Zakarian from the Team Hold Morning Marketplace, and this is a personal and professional invitation to anybody on the NBA Top Shot leadership team that would like to come in and talk about where the infrastructure is going and where the leadership direction is going. Would love to have a conversation. Thank you for tuning in. All right, let's go back to the challenges here. Let's go back over to Own the Moment just to see how sexy this challenge page looks. As it's sorry guys. All right, here we go. So the Hawks Heat low ask is 161 for the playoff set. Completed the Bulls Bucks 191. I gotta tell you, I kind of like the moments that are falling into this. I'm sure we'll hit a point where something really expensive gets in here, but I like that it's like, oh, you needed to get a Javon Carter Top Shot debut, Wesley Matthews Top Shot debut. I like that. That's what we're hitting. There you go. There's some ASMR for you, Martin. Early in the morning. Series challenges cost $175 to complete, but rewards are only going to be worth $25. No, maybe Orion. I don't know. Maybe. But as someone who packed my playoff set bags ahead of time, this has been fun. Top Shot actually has things together for the start of the WNBA season. We waited a couple of weeks into the NBA season for them to have theirs together. That's true, right? Also, I retweeted this yesterday, but it looks like there's a WNBA Top Shot official account, which I thought was exciting. I thought that was kind of cool. So I'm into that. I'm excited for the W. We have tickets for the Liberty. I think it's the Liberty home opener on May 7th. And then for Kelsey's birthday, we got tickets to I think that's in July, but the Phoenix Mercury are coming to town. We're going to go to a Liberty Mercury game. And so we get to see Diana Taurasi IRL. The one thing about being a fan of the New York Liberty is that every time I say it, I think about like Liberty, Liberty. No, that's a different commercial. I don't know. Liberty, Bibberty, whatever. I just can't imagine buying a rare to get a common out of 5,000. I think that's true. Yeah, anytime stuff pumps, I sell. Just stack and dapper at this point. I get it, man. I'm having a really tough time. And listen, I love this platform. I love engaging with it. I'm still a fish. I still line up for stuff that I probably shouldn't be lining up for at this point. But it's making it hard to participate. I don't know what to do. I have a hard time selling stuff because nothing is actually pumping. Yeah, God. I don't know. So we've got the series. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Let's go back to the challenges. So how many? The one thing the OTM still needs to fix I know this is actually on Top Shot, so they can get the official workaround. But so there's currently 3,300 eligible to complete the Hawks heat set, 4,000 for the Collier, only 1,800 for the Bulls Bucks. That's it. I'm sure that'll pump a little bit more. Nuggets versus War. Wait, oh yeah, which one do I need for this? Let's see which one I need to buy. Also, again, this tool is pretty cool. I'm enjoying this quite a bit that I can just go here, tells you what I need. I need a Gary Payton for $18. Look at this, 28 Nikola Jokic's, up to $3. Kill me. Let's go find this Gary Payton. We can take it right there. Let's go to buy. Bang. Select and buy, $18. Here we go. Look at this fish just buying moms. Buying moms. I'm going to stop the share screen while we go there. Milo says, let's be honest. We had a heads up on the rares. If you're not currently in, you won't be, or you're overpaying. Yeah, I think that is true. Like we did know that the rares were coming. Ooh, I had 19 in Dapper too. So it feels like a free mo. So today we have Top Shot. What's up, French G? This isn't Top Shot, Tony. This is the morning marketplace with Mike Zakarian. There is no relation. I will say, shout out Spine Charmer from the Wolf Pack. A couple weeks ago, after a Top Shot Tony Spaces, Top Shot Tony accidentally muted and then booted Spine Charmer, and so I saw that happen, and on my personal account, DM'd him and was like, hey man, that was accidental. Sorry about that. And he was like, oh my God, I had no idea you were the same person. I thought that was really funny. Not smart trading decision. I know The Economist is going to subtweet me. Oh, Doc Delta, I just bought it. Damn it. Thank you though. Thank you. Dame Archive is eligible because it is a wild card. Federico, you came to the wrong place. I have no idea. As John Boy Beats. My guess, but like, I don't know. I feel like it might be closer to 50, but maybe not. Depends on the mint count. S. Kelly says, I'm new and I'm so over my head. Learned so much from y'all. I'm liking the playoffs. It helped me venture into learning more about the rares world. That's good, man. That's good. I'm glad you're having fun. I know it is a little daunting. Like as a new person seeing all these challenges, I'm sure it's a little as not a new person seeing all these challenges, it's a little overwhelming. So today was a day just like any other. Who knows that reference? What song references that right now? Today was a day just like any other. Let's go look at the Series 1 drop. This is happening in 4 hours. You need 350 trade tickets. I do not have enough. I think I have 250 or 260 not eligible, not going to make it. The moments you can see in here. Let's see what we got. Let's view all the moments. So today's drop. Oh, Maxi Kleber one time. Let's see. Anything except PJ Washington. There we go. We got PJ Washington. Oasis, Shakira. No. Mindset by Every Avenue. No. Good guesses, though. Let's see what else we have. Devin Booker. This is a cool moment. I do like this moment, but you could just buy it for like probably $75. There you go. JJL Smith is ready. K Dunn says, are you ever worried that Top Shot will get bad? You'll want out, but you put so many hours in, you'll struggle to leave. Dude, wait, hold on. Nick Navy. This is close. This is the closest we've gotten to a right answer with something corporate, but it's not something corporate. Who is it? Jack's Mannequin. There he goes. Nick Navy with the right answer. Congrats. All right, back to K Dunn's question. Are you ever worried that Top Shot will get so bad that you want out, but you put so many hours in, you'll struggle to leave? No. I'm not worried. I think I am. I think I'll listen. I said this earlier in the week. I believe that you guys love me for me and not for my Top Shot content. You know what I'm saying? So we could come out here and talk about dingleberries and you'd be like, let's do it. Let's do this for an hour and a half every single day. I know I still believe in the product long term. I also believe like that there's the people that tune into this are I think the people that tune into this, we all have a similar sensibility. And if it's not Top Shot, it'll be something else. Do you know what I mean? Um, I think it'll be something else. So I think no matter what, oh, First Mint pivoted. That's why I'm asking. Yeah, I think First Mint's a little bit different though, right? So First Mint, you go to First Mint for like Adam Schefter type stuff, right? Or Wojnarowski type stuff. First Mint is like a news organization almost at this point where they're doing like, that's not fair. It's more than a news organization, but it's like more official stuff, you know? I think for me, for here, we're just kind of like hanging. This is more of a hanging. And here we go. I can only listen to Dingleberry talk for 45 minutes. There we go. We'll do Dingleberries and something else too. The word you're looking for is addicted. Yeah. Um, but yeah, listen, on Top Shot's future and success, I think the idea of Top Shot is great. I love basketball so much. I have fun trying to find value in players who, like, some people are good at sniffing out bottlenecks or future utility or future challenges, whatever. I've said from the beginning, the reason I enjoy this platform, the reason I have fun is that it's like, wow, Devin Booker is less expensive than James Harden. That's interesting. I mean, like Harden right now has had a better career than Devin Booker, but 10 years from now, I feel like Devin Booker might be a better basketball player than James Harden. I don't know if I fully believe that take, but anyways, that line of thinking is what I enjoy about this. Being like, wow, I think there's some value on this. I think in the future, people are going to be more excited to own a Devin Booker than say a James Harden. And that's kind of where I'm at. And that's what I like the most about it. I also love ripping packs, right? Max packs. I love doing that. So I don't think that's going to change. My concern, and again, listen, the people of NBA Top Shot, the leadership team of NBA Top Shot would love to have you come on the Morning Marketplace and have a little chit chat about, you know, the leadership direction of NBA Top Shot and where it's going. But I think that is kind of where I'm at. Al Apis says, don't know if Booker will ever be an MVP, which is funny because he's going to finish fourth in MVP voting this year, behind three players who had a historic year. So I do think Booker is in the MVP conversation for the foreseeable future. I'd love it if you chatted more about NFTs on Flow or not, etc. You're entertaining SF. K Dunn, I think we are going to be partnering up with some Flow projects in the future. And kind of having like a Flow Friday type situation where we either highlight a Flow project, have an interview with a Flow team, something like that. But I think that is the goal. And as we get closer to NFL, we'll talk a little bit more about NFL stuff. Greg has his candy show that we talk about. So we are going to continue to discuss other stuff. And like, we started talking about F1 a little bit. Someone said this is a great primer. I think it was Snoopaloop. Team Hold is a great primer for No Dunks. Shout out No Dunks. Also, that is incredibly generous to even say that. I just hope this continues to be like a fun hang for people, and we'll find our way. We'll find our way. You know what I'm saying? Would love to hear from Luca and the Flovatar project again. I know. I would love that as well. I love Flovatar. I hope Flovatar gets their shine at some point. Anyways, that's where we're at. We got a couple more things to do today. We aren't done, y'all. We need to go over to our friends at Underdog. Look at us. We are full team sellout now. We're doing all of these fun promos. But at this point, you guys know we are partnered up with Underdog. If you're not familiar with Underdog, it's a fun little fantasy game where you can do either pick'ems, which we're going to do right now. They also do best ball as well, where you draft one team and then you're done for the year. I'm actually in a peculiar situation right now with Underdog. I actually also just shared the link to Underdog. If you want to sign up, that link will automatically take you to our promo code hold page, which gives you an automatic deposit bonus. So if you deposit $10, you get 10 free buckaroos. I know a lot of people in the chat have used it. So let's go over here. I'm going to show you. Let's look at live. We'll go to our best balls. You can see right now we've got not enough teams going through. But we're in an interesting situation, right? Like the part of best ball that's tough is if you are in a situation where your team sweeps the other team versus a stack of a team that goes 7 games, you're kind of losing out on points. So like we'll look at this lineup right now, right? So I have some Celtics in here, right? I have Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown. They're not going to accumulate any more points. Jokic was my center. He's not going to accumulate any more points because he's out. But we still have like Ja. We've got some Raptors going today. So that's fun. But we're going to focus on the pick'ems today, where you pick a couple over-unders if they both hit. So if we pick 2 right, we 3x. If we pick 3 right, we 6x. 4 right, we 10x. 5 right, we 20x. I want the chat to decide. What are we doing today? We're picking 2, 3, 4, or 5. What do you guys want to do? Matthew says I was doing underdog for a couple weeks, but now it's saying I can't do it in Michigan. Those damn laws. And then Ryan B, we'll do moment ranks after. We'll do that after. What do you guys want to do for pick'em today? We're going 5. I'm seeing 4, 5, 5. Let's do 5. Let's live Moss. I want you guys to help pick this one with me. Hold on. Oh no. Did my computer freeze again? No. This happened yesterday. We might be manning on the street. Actually, it's way too cold for a man on the street. Unbelievable. Same thing happened yesterday. Okay, hold on. I think we're back. What do we want to do today? So when we look at this, right, we've got, will Embiid get over 27.5 points, 12 boards, over under 43.5 points? I'm of the camp that Embiid is dinged up. I kind of want to stay away from Embiid and Harden. I don't know. What do we think? What are your thoughts on Embiid, Harden, Maxey? Because this game's in Toronto, I'm more likely to attack some Toronto players. Like Gary Trent Jr. over 23.5 points, rebounds, and assists feels kind of nice. I kind of like that one. I feel like he's going to shoot well. I feel like he could get over 23.5 total points. I don't know. What do we think? Do we like that one? Do we like the Gary Trent Jr., GTJ? And beat under, says Paul. Which one? The points? And beat under 27.5 points? I'll do that. Under 27.5. All right, so that's 2. Anything else stick out? I'm not really. Danny Green over 8.5 points is interesting. Only because Matisse Thybulle's not going to be. Matisse Thybulle sucked too, but Danny Green's going to have to play 40 minutes, so that's kind of interesting. You guys said over. Raps have not had a good shooting night this series. I know that's true. OG Anunoby on points, 18.5. My only has Fred VanVleet already been ruled out? I think he has, right? All right, let's do over on OG and over on Danny Green, saying over on points. Wait, over 12.5 Green. So points and rebounds, okay? Maybe he just hits 4 threes, gets 1 rebound. Call it a day. I'm going to take the OG one off actually for right now because I want to look at some other games. Let's look at some other games here. All right, let's scroll down. We're getting over to the Suns situation. So I think the Suns thing is tough, right? Because if Devin Booker is in, I don't really know how this affects everybody. Chris Paul, can he have 2 consecutive good games? He has not been shooting threes. So I'm staying away from the threes. He needs 20.5 points, 12 assists, 36.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That one sticks out more to me. I could see him getting a little triple-double. DeAndre Ayton over 20.5 points. I kind of want to. What's Joe Val at? Joe Val, what's his rebounds? Over 13 rebounds? I feel like we could get a 15, 16 rebound night from Joe Val. What do we think about the boards? Let's go. I'm going to go over on boards unless anyone's upset about that. And then what do we need? One more. What about Luka just over? What's his over total? 31.5 48.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I think Luka's going to go for 35 tonight anyways. So I'm going to click that. So this is what we got right now, unless anybody hates it. Ayton plus 10. Is it Ayton plus 10? Is that what it is? I'll do Ayton rebounds instead. Plus 10. There we go. Yeah, let's do that instead. All right, there we go. So this is our 5. We got Gary Trent Jr. over 23.5 points, rebounds and assists, under 27.5 for Embiid, over 12.5 points and rebounds for Danny Green, over 48.5 points, rebounds and assists for Luka, and then over 10 rebounds for DeAndre Ayton. We're going to put 10 on it to win 200. We're 20xing, baby. 20xing. This is the morning marketplace underdog play of the day. Shout out underdog. Go get in there. All right, last but not least, let's build a play moment ranks lineup right now. 3 games tonight, so we don't have to be as weird as we were last night. I played Austin Rivers last night. What an idiot. So don't listen to what I do. Luka's going to be tough not to play tonight. He needs, let's see, 4 threes, 10 assists. I think I'm going to stick with the Luka 3. Like maybe he shoots like 7 or 8 of them tonight. I'm going to go with the Luka 3. I'm definitely playing that. Like I just said, Chris Paul hasn't been shooting threes, but look at I feel like he just needs 1 to hit the bonus. Like at one point, Chris Paul is going to hit like 4 or 5 threes, right? So I'm going to go for the Chris Paul 3. I think most people will play the assist because that's what Chris Paul's known for. So that makes us a little bit different. So there we go. Frank Nicolina. It's Frankie Smokes. All right. Siakam block. I always like playing because he only needs 1. So I enjoy the 1 block. And I also think Siakam has a good game. James Harden, man, if I'm playing James Harden, I'm playing the block again and just hoping he gets like 2 or 3. But I think I kind of want to stay away from that. Embiid, I'm not going to play Embiid again. Donovan 3. How many does he need? He only needs 2 threes. I am going to play Donovan because I don't like Donovan Mitchell, but he's going to chuck. Still haven't gotten your moment ranks winnings from 2. Really, We the People? They've been pretty good on a weekly basis for me. Draymond block was a solid call yesterday, but yeah, DeFrozen was bad. I'll go show you my lineup from yesterday. All right, so right now we've got Luka 3, Chris Paul 3, Siakam block, Donovan 3. I think I'm going to go back to the Jonas block again. That might be fishy, but listen, if he gets 1, all of a sudden he's smashing the bonus. I'm going to go back to the Jonas block. Jonas block, double-double. There we go. This is my 5. Unless we get injury news. Luka 3, CP3 3. Siakam block, Jonas block, Donovan 3. Let's go back to yesterday's too. I want to see what yesterday's situation was like. I'll show you my stupid Austin Rivers play. Wow, look at that. So I went 46, 67, 63, 60, and Austin Rivers. Literally, if I played anything, we're printing. So there you go. All right, gang. This is what we got going on for the rest of the week. Sorry, no Top Shot takes last night. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was struggling. Energy wise yesterday. So we postponed Top Shot takes. Also, the Disney boys are out busy being Doctor Strange people. We have tomorrow the morning marketplace and the happy hour. I just mentioned we're going to give away a couple playoff reward moments tomorrow. So the morning marketplace, we're back here at 9 a.m. Eastern, and the happy hour at 3 p.m. Eastern. Stay safe out there. We got 3 fun games tonight. I'm excited for more hoops. I hope you should hit Cleganes. Like physically hit him? No, dude. I like Cleganes. You mean moment ranks for people to get paid. Shout out Cleganes. But there we go. We're having fun, y'all. I hope everybody has a good day. Thanks for tuning in this morning. If you haven't joined the Discord, I'll drop a link into that right now just so you have it. Just so you have the goods. Like, subscribe, and as always, team hold. You know what I'm saying? All right. See you all tomorrow morning. We out.
Well, the Top Shot streets are